Hello, friends, and welcome back to our daily women's devotional. I am Loved, edited by Kaylin Rathbun Sutton. Today is June 29th, and the title of our devotional is Unbelievable Part 1, written by Mabel Quay. The Bible verse is found in Romans chapter 13, verse 1. Let everyone be subject to the governing authorities. Mabel writes, a memo was circulated 2 days before our educational institution closed for the summer holidays. It advised that all the Leaguers Inc. teachers should collect their last paychecks directly from the main office, exactly 1 week into the break. The administration had decided not to deposit our last checks into our bank accounts. A few of us were disturbed because we had plans to travel for the holidays. We grumbled among ourselves and decided to rearrange our travel plans. After our last get-together lunch, we said our goodbyes, trusting that we would meet again in September to continue our work with new children, yearning for love, care, and knowledge. 3 days later, I got a text message from a colleague stating that all the teachers of the Leaguers group should meet at the central office an hour earlier than the stated time to collect the paychecks, in order to stage a union-led protest demonstration against the organization. The problem with the union had been ongoing for about a year. Those who had been selected as our leaders had been meeting on a regular basis with our employers. Once in a while, meetings were called for all the members. Thank God these meetings usually took place on my Sabbath when I was in church. But this particular protest was to take place on Friday, and what would be my excuse for not attending? I was a bit worried, but I made up my mind. I would not join them as advised by Romans 13:1. I would rather obey the governing authority for which I had worked for several years than side with the union. Besides, Psalms 133 verse 1 encourages us to work together. It says, "Behold how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity." A good workers' union should take time to plan and negotiate with the employers for peaceful resolutions instead of calling for strikes and protest demonstrations at the least opportunity. Isn't our Father in heaven a God of peace and a perfect organizer? Oh yes, He is. And that is what I chose to imitate. I would never be in a protest demonstration. I would prefer to talk to someone about a problem. What would you do in a situation like this? To be continued.